Hello, my name is Kristina Sever and I will present you two proposed guidelines on forest genetic conservation for integration in forest management plans in Slovenia. In terms of forest management planning, Slovenia is divided to 14 regional units, 69 local units and further to several forest districts, as you can see on the picture below. The main tool for forest management are forest management plans that are prepared by Slovenia Forest Service. They are elaborated for a period of 10 years and include regional forest management plans, forest management unit plans, silvicultural plans, and regional hunting management plans. In order to transfer the LIFEGENMON project results into practice, two guidelines were prepared. Guidelines for providing forest reproductive material and guidelines for monitoring and conservation of genetic diversity. The purpose of these guidelines is the implementation of their content into forest management plans in Slovenia, since the conservation of forest genetic monitoring is of great importance for future forests and one of the key aims of LIFEGENMON project. The guidelines for providing forest reproductive material give some general information on forest reproductive material. They give guidelines for forest tending and maintenance of seed stands, on production and use of forest reproductive material, guidelines on tending of forest genetic reserves, and guidelines for main tree species such as beech, fir, spruce, oaks, wild cherry, ash, maple and larix. And they also give guidelines for tree species that are potentially suitable to grow in our environment, like Douglas fir, black walnut and Robinia pseudoacacia. Then next are guidelines for monitoring and conservation of genetic diversity. Measures for forest genetic conservation are all aimed at preserving and increasing the genetic diversity in future forests. Here are just some examples of measures that contribute to the conservation of genetic diversity, like retention of a sufficiently large number of reproductive populations, maintenance of corridors between forest stands that allow gene migration, when planting, using seeds and seedlings of appropriate provenance, and also regular monitoring of genetic diversity. Forest management plans in Slovenia are elaborated for a period of 10 years. The past 10-year period is just coming to an end, and we are now in the phase of adoption of new plans for the next 10-year period. The content of both proposed guidelines presented in this presentation will be included in the guidelines for the preparation of new forest management plans. And the new plans will include detailed content and recommendations on monitoring and conservation of genetic diversity and also on the provision of forest reproductive material. This will also emphasize and highlight the importance of genetic diversity for forests in the forestry profession. Thank you for your attention.